Hello, there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Let me do one summer list. Every now and then I decided to refresh this list. You hit like the refresh button on the Explorer or a Facebook page, so you get some new stuff. But I don't have that many new stuff. But actually, I plan to give you sort of like an update from the recent buys that I did. Also, some of the older fragrances that I have in my collection, and for fun, I just set them up according to my preference and priority. Okay, so summer is here, full on. It's around 40 degrees every day. Daytime, it's hot, it's humid. It's basically pretty tough. Like in winter time, I was like walking every day around sometimes up to 20,000 steps. Nowadays, if I do 4K steps, I pretty much lose like 2-3 kilos. I can feel it, man. Definitely not from my tummy, but then anyway, bad joke. But then these fragrances, most of them I have purchased in recent times. Some of them are repurchased, some of them older fragrances. So give you an update sort of. Okay, here you go. So no honorable mention. First fragrance, number 12. I have 12 fragrances, right? So number 12, I'm going to show you one of my current favorite. It's more interesting version of Nautica's Voyage. It has watermelon. It has some sort of a winter melon. You can give it a try. It's an awesome bottle, awesome fragrance. This is called Bahama for Men. I think it's a boozy name, man. I always forget the name. I'll write down the name. This is one of my favorite fragrances in summer recent time. Look at that bottle. I mean, appreciate the bottle. Check out my full review. I think it's called Tequila. Man, wait, hold on. I have to get the name. Yeah, sorry, it's called Cognac. I always forget the name, but this is one of the most beautiful summer creations which has great performance. It's a little bit can be cloying if you put too much, but it's a very nice, fruity, tropical. Even like look at that bottle. It's like ambery color bottle. It has this this seaside vibe. Excellent casual summer fragrance with great longevity, and this is one of the more affordable ones. So that's my number 12. Excellent. All of these are really, really good. That one was like a blind buy went right. Okay. So the next one I'm gonna go is an old gem. What do I mean by old gem? This fragrance is widely known. People love this. It's already established one, but discontinued sadly. Prices are going high on this one in Bangladesh. Okay, this is called John Varvatos Artisan Pure. I brought it back for a reason because I plan to wear this in high heat. It smells so crisp, clean, a little petit grain. It has this Tom Ford quality, the fresh ones quality, with a fraction of a pricing. 125 ml bottle. Last decent time. Really enjoy that one. It's a fresh, clean, and sort of like you can say it's an unique fragrance to collect for summer. That's number 11. So we go top 10. I feel a little bit bad because all these fragrances are really good. Just for the video, think of it like a kind of like coming in order, but they're all good. So next one, number 10, I'm going to show you one of my recent buys, which is called Salvatore, Ferragamo, Uomo, and this is called Urban Feel. I plan to do the whole line talk. I'm missing one of this in the line, but nonetheless, this is a really nice fragrance. Check out my review on that one. I find it very interesting, very nice opening, beautiful opening. It's not a clone of anything. Some people say it's similar to Dylan Blue, Sauvage like, but I feel it has its own character. Longevity in office time, it would be good. Outdoors, perhaps you need to spray a little bit more, but really nice smell. Okay, I really like this fragrance. It's nice, not enough talked about. Not many people are wearing this, so you can check this and you can wear this for summer. Not many people smell like you, or you're not gonna smell like many people. Salvatore Ferragamo, Uomo, Urban Feel. Okay, number 9, oldie. This one I had to buy this. I showed you appreciation. I did a tribute video to this. This is called Polo Blue EDT, and now I have big bottle, and there's a bigger bottle than this of 200 ml, but Polo Blue is one of my first signature scents in my journey. Okay, it smells so good, ozonic, light, aquatic. It has kind of like cucumber, cooling vibe. Really nice, sort of got this green vibe going on. It's a little bit mature, but it smells so nice. If you like Versace Purim, this is very close to that in terms of pleasant vibe. Okay, so I loved Versace Purim, but I'm not showing you that one today. Polo Blue, you must try. If you love some of the other aquatics, cool waters, Acqua Di Gio or VPH, give it a try. Polo Blue, amazing aromatic blue fragrance which smells so good, so fresh, clean, crisp. Okay, so after that, number 8, I suppose, is one of my favorite casual, clean, and long-lasting fragrance called Lacoste Blanc. Okay, Lacoste White EDP, I think. Yeah, that's the name. Really nice looking bottle, even though simple, but you get this gated there, And this fragrance smells so different in the opening than Lacoste White or Blanc. You get a very unique opening compared to the original Lacoste White. It's kind of like, not that interesting in terms of opening, but smells nice, musky, fresh, clean. This one you get a lot of citruses in there, a little bit of peppery kick. It has better performance compared to the original. And also this one, it's I would say much more improvement upon the old DNA Lacoste White EDP. After that, this actually definitely is in preference of order. I really like this over the previous ones because this fragrance smells so nice. This whole line smells so nice, but today I'll show you for office and professional. And if you want to smell a little bit different, I would say Bulgari Purim Soir. Not everybody will show you this. This, I think the whole line is discontinued now or getting discontinued, something like it. This line of Bulgari doesn't get the recognition. In fact, the house doesn't get much recognition. It's a gem of a house. Bulgari is Blue, Bulgari is Man, Bulgari is Aqua. I mean, they have wide range of fragrances. Bulgari is just everywhere. Awesome house, one of my favorites. But the Soir version, you get that kind of like Midnight in Paris. Bulgari is black. I think, yeah, Bulgari is black. You got this kind of like a burning rubber or rubbery note. Rubbery note, and not to say unpleasant way. It's an interesting note, but it's smoky. It's kind of like a smoky tea with that Midnight Paris vibe. Okay, very nice perfume, very masculine, and one of the most richest smelling, soothing fragrance. Bulgari Purim Soir. Okay, number 6, then we hit top 5. Number 6 is a fragrance. I bought it recent times because I couldn't resist it. I mean, I had to get it because I want to have all Creed Aventus inspired perfumes. So which is why I got Mont Blanc Explorer. Let me just show you once more the bottle. It's really lovely bottle. Okay, the presentation, it's one big highlight of this fragrance. It's one of the nicest looking bottles in this house. It's definitely Aventus inspired fragrance. Make no mistake, it doesn't smell like anything else. You cannot miss that. Okay, if you know Aventus, you will know this DNA. Honestly speaking, this fragrance, it's not my most favorite in terms of performance. It's not the best performer. It gets like 4 to 5 hours on shirt, but you get nose blind to it. Okay, many people will tell you they smell your fragrance, but you're not being able to smell it. The reason being, it has perhaps ambroxan. That's the reason. Or ISO is super nice. The smell and the opening is really smooth. The bergamot. I don't think I get pineapple from this much. It got this birch sort of feel. It has the citruses, and it's kind of like a musky, but super juicy and super pleasant, fresh summer perfume. Okay. This is one of my best. I think this one and Mont Blanc Star Walker, two of my favorite summer perfumes. Definitely take a look at this. If you can get this under $50, that would be a good buy. Nowadays, it's going for 60 plus. Okay, so top 5. When I'm going to show you number 5, some of you will argue with me or say, are you like on some sort of crack? No, I'm not. I'll tell you. Let me show you the fragrance first. This is from House of Mancera. This is, I think, one of the most expensive in this line. The top 5 are, one of them is not that expensive, but these are. So Hindu Kush is that fragrance I got recent times. I had it long time back, long time when I reviewed it. I sort of didn't feel the vibes with it. It has a Hindu Kush, that green note. Okay. And when you talk about that note, many people smoke pot, right? So this is that smell. I never did that thing. I used to smoke back in the early years, like cigarettes, and that's about it. And I'm a good boy, so sorry, 41, almost not a boy. But Hindu Kush, forget about that note. You're thinking of that note. People can, if I have to tell people in short what it smells like a daytime summery version of Black Afghano by Nasamato. Okay, that fragrance is great. They have one fragrance from Tiziana Terenzi, I think, or was the house, I forgot the house. There's a Spanish house. They also have clone of Black Afghano. A lot of fragrances, Gucci, Intense Oud, similar to that, but this is the best interpretation of Black Afghano, and I'll tell you why. One thing, 120 ml juice, and the second thing is a niche house, and you get really good quality bottle and quality ingredients. Performance is through the roofs. Black Afghano at the current moment cannot even come near this. Okay, this is actually better if you wear this in mild colder weathers, even in winters. But when you wear this in summer, the citruses up top. This fragrance, it's so pleasant. This is one of my most favorite Mancera right now, even over Sicily, Oud Lemon Mint, Aqua Oud, Mancera Cedrat Boise. This is my most favorite summer fragrance at this moment. Wear this, you see how nice and versatile this is. Okay, Hindu Kush by Mancera is number 5. Give me a second, I drink some water and then finish the video. Yeah, man, I woke up in very late hour and then I had late dinner and just finished food. So I'm a little bit slow in my head. So I'm drinking this. Sorry about that interruption. It's called Lemo. It's a lemon based perfume. It's Bangladeshi product, I think, or I don't know, India or Bangladesh. I think it's written in Bengali. So yeah, it's a nice little perfume, not perfume, like nice little cloudy citrusy lemon drink. If you find it in Bangladesh, try it. Very refreshing. Chilled serve is best. So number 4, talking about fizzy, I think, oh wow, nice little coincidence. If you talk about Sprite like fizzy kind of fragrances, you should definitely give it a try. My recent buy, Missoni Wave. Okay, a lot of people recommended this. This is your fault. This is your credit, and I'm putting it right again. Once again, coincidence, right in front of Versace Purim and also Chanel Allure Sport. This basically is somewhere in between the two at the back. Great performance, great magnetic top. I reviewed it recent time. Check it out. Beautiful looking bottle. Performance is very good, very very good for the price point. Okay, if you get a tester, you still get the cap, which is great. So basically, this is a creamy, more, I would say, deeper version of Versace Purim. It has this great blue opening, at the same time some sweetness. I think there's got some tonka in there. Okay, it's basically nice. You can have this one, and you can say, like, I don't need Versace Purim or Chanel Allure, but honestly speaking, Chanel Allure Sport, Versace Purim, they're both their own fragrance, in their own way. They do their own things, right? So you can own all three as well, no problem. But if you never really felt like, you wanted, if you really felt like Versace Purim is not doing in the performance section, this one is a good answer or replacement for that, and definitely can replace your Chanel Allure Sport in many ways, but not, Chanel is not worse than this. This is in a way, like, who am I to say better or worse, but Chanel is a better quality ingredients. Okay, that's about it. That's number 4. Number 3, let me bring a fragrance. Man, I'm gonna run out of space. Yeah, okay. So I have like 3 fragrances. Let me show you. This is my recent buy, and many people would say this is underwhelming. I can see that, okay? But since I got this, let me give you some update on this fragrance called Acqua Di Gio EDP. Okay, the update here after wearing a couple of days. This fragrance, perhaps it's not the best from the line, okay? I'll admit to you. Essence is my favorite. Acqua Di Gio Perfume is my favorite. Many ways I liked Acqua Di Gio Absolute. For some reason I like that a lot, and obviously the original one is good. This belongs in the family. It smells like a lot of the other flankers. It's a mix of Essenza, kind of like a less smoky, less dark version of Profumo. It got some elements from the Absolute, but it got this nice little lemon citrusy opening, which is mixing with that oceanic note. It reminds me a little bit of Burberry's, I told you, Mr. Burberry Indigo, that sort of vibe, and also a little bit of chrome, some of the chrome flankers like Extreme or something. But this is Acqua Di Gio, it has that Acqua Di Gio DNA. It's super easy, super versatile, and I would say the performance on this is quite solid. Not as long lasting as Profumo, but for summer flankers, you don't expect beast. So if this was like if I would say if it has performance of Essenza, it would get a 10 out of 10. But I kind of like it. So I'll be wearing it a lot more, but the smell is very pleasant. The performance is the one category, perhaps is not 10, but it's a nice little perfume. Number 3 is Acqua Di Gio EDP, right? So I think, let me do this. Yeah, let me put this at the back. I'll show you number 2, and number 1, I'll put it in front. Man, should have thought about this before. Anyway, so here we go. Number 2 is a brand new packet that I have. I have 2 bottles basically. Yep. Sorry, not most organized. This is the fragrance. Number 2 is Jeremy's Office for Men. Okay. And I was going to show you, basically, I brought the packet here. I got a brand new bottle. The prices on this are going high in Bangladesh. Okay. So if you wanted to get Office for Men, get it now. It's a fragrance, I told you many times, it's not a brand new release. It doesn't really feel like the most niche upper class, but the performance. Okay. This is a true performer in summertime. Everybody loves this smell. People who are not frag heads, they especially love this. My family approved this. My sister, brother-in-law, even my mother doesn't like most of my perfumes. She said this smells nice. So what this is, you can say, not an Aventus inspired fragrance, but somewhere I would say more citrusy version of Hachivat. Hachivat has this creamy vibe, green. This one doesn't have that. So one of the best dumb-rich fragrances, all-purpose, versatile. Office for Men by Jeremy, fragrance 1. So that leads me to number 1. What's going to be number 1? Let's keep that there. Okay, yes. So, nope. Let's do this. Okay, number 1. Number 1, I recently got a full bottle, backup bottle basically. My older bottle is finished. For summer, winter, all year round. If I needed one fragrance over the years, I sometimes get bored of it. You can get bored of this after wearing this for continuous few weeks or months, but hands down, one of the best value fragrances. This 200 ml costs less than the 100 ml of Jeremy's Office for Men, which is why this is my number one today. Dior Sauvage. Big bottle, 200 ml. I always buy nowadays big bottle. I have a EDP that is almost finishing, but Dior Sauvage, number one, because it produces enormous value. If you go to any place, you wear this one, you perhaps go nose blind, but people around you, they smell you. And, like most of the people know this DNA. Aventus, this one, Acqua Di Gio are some of the more popular DNAs. But Dior Sauvage basically is a dumb rig, just like Office for Men, but half the price for the quality. And the longevity is very good in EDT. But get a big bottle so you can overspray all the time. You don't feel guilty. So that's the list today. Do let me know how do you feel about these fragrances, which ones you like more, or which one do you think should be number one or two. And have a nice summer. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the love. Take care. Bye-bye.